Live from Afro Studios in the heart of Orlando, Florida, it's The Lowdown starring James Young. Tonight, James welcomes comedian Barak Amen. Hey, I'm Tight Mike Randolph. Please help me welcome our host, James Young. Come on.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you, everybody. All right. It's about to go down. Okay. Thank you. And as always, thank you, sir, for that wonderful, colorful intro, Tight Mike.
Absolutely, brother. No charge.
No charge. Feeling good today? It's Friday.
It is Friday.
That's right, my friend. You ready to do this thing?
I'm ready to do it.
Okay, I'll be right back.
I'll be right here.
Okay. Thank you guys for being here, and thank everybody at home for tuning in, because this, in fact, is The Lowdown. I'm your host, Mr. James Young. Now, we got a great show for you guys. He is fresh off of season 2 from Funny Not Famous. Y'all got to give it up for Barak Amen.
Yes.
Funny dude.
Yes.
Are you ready to get the people what they want?
Indeed, I am.
All right, let's give them what they need. Let's give them the lowdown, if you will. Now, this must have been scary. A Spirit airplane flight had to make an emergency landing in Jacksonville, Florida, after a fire broke out on the plane. Now, thank God the plane was able to safely land and no one was seriously injured. Now, during the FAA investigation, they found that the cause of the fire was believed to be batteries, Mike.
Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, I knew Spirit was cheap, but I didn't know they planes ran on batteries.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Jeez.
One stewardess said she knew something was wrong when she noticed the Energizer Bunny was wearing a parachute, like she do.
Well, I'm glad everybody all
Everybody okay, everybody's safe, but Spirit goes on.
right.
Now, this is a holiday that I can really celebrate because today is Employee Appreciation Day.
Okay.
Now, on this day, owners and supervisors, as well as managers, shower their employees with gifts, flowers, and lots of gratitude.
Indeed.
Now, the common theme is, well, hey, we pay you for the work you do, but this day is for employees who go the extra mile. Show some love out there. Buy that secretary some flowers. Get that cashier a foot massage, or surprise that late night talk show host with a 5-day and 4-night trip for 2 over to Jamaica.
You trying to go to Jamaica?
Trying to go, bro. I show up mostly on time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there you go. Now, in stupid criminal news, police in Lake Worth, Texas, have arrested a 19-year-old male accused of stealing thousands of dollars worth of scented candles from a local retail store. Now, police were tipped off by the boy's own mother, who first became suspicious after noticing his room smelled like clean linen and cinnamon sticks. Now, having raised 4 teenage boys myself, I can confirm their rooms do not smell like clean linen and cinnamon sticks. B.O. and weed, maybe, but definitely not clean linen and cinnamon sticks.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah. The fragrance of a teenage boy is very distinct. Definitely more gym socks and week-old pizza than lavender and sandalwood. No. It's funky. All right. More holiday news. Today on March 3rd, we get to celebrate National Canadian Bacon Day. Now, I love Canadian bacon, but here in America, we call that ham. And it's delicious on an Egg McMuffin.
Indeed.
Mike, I did notice that there are some other things that America and Canada both have, but we just use different words to describe them.
Really like what?
Okay, like Celine Dion. She's from Canada, right? So they call her a national treasure. But here in America, we just call her annoying.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, bro, she extra.
She can sing. I believe it alone.
Yeah.
She can sing, though.
She can, all right. Now, congratulations to Michael B. Jordan. The new Mr. Hollywood received his star on the Walk of Fame recently, a well-deserved honor for his many accomplishments in motion pictures. All right, I'm gonna give it up for Michael.
Yes.
Now, that's cool, but when I saw Michael Jordan, I was definitely thinking about the basketball player. Can't believe he don't have a star yet. Come on, man, he is a great actor.
Yes.
You saw him in Space Jam.
Yes.
And the way he's playing the Invisible Man nowadays, and now his son is dating Scottie Pippen's ex, oh, bro, that's award-worthy.
He definitely disappeared all
Yes,
of
he
a sudden. Wow.
God bless, all right. And finally, now, we've all heard the old saying about being chased by a bear that goes, I don't have to outrun the bear, I just got to outrun you.
Yeah.
Well, apparently there may be some truth to that expression, enough so that the National Park Service put out a tweet to campers which reads, if you come across a bear, never push a slower friend down, even if you feel that friendship has run its course. Okay, first of all, if we getting chased by a bear and I push you down so that I can escape, just know I never really considered you a friend to begin with, okay? And second of all, I've come up with a surefire way to never get attacked by a bear.
How's that, James?
It's simple. I don't go camping.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Look, I ain't busted my ass my whole life so that I can have a house, a bed, a big screen TV, a microwave, and a stainless steel refrigerator just so I can spend my 1 week of vacation in the woods pretending I don't.
Oh, wow.
Me and the Bears have an unspoken agreement.
Okay.
I don't go in their house, and they don't come in mine. And so far, it's worked out just fine. Not gonna get me.
Not gonna get you.
No, sir.
You like honey like bears too, don't you?
They can have it. Now, we got a great show, like I said, for y'all. We got the very funny Barak Amen, straight from Funny Not Famous. Check out a little sample of what this man does.
Life is different. You just can't eat the same stuff no more. My body didn't give me no warning. My body just started changing for no reason. I found out. I was just standing there minding my business, and my knee just said, fall down right now. You ever just been standing there and your legs decide they had enough? I know I ain't the only one. I'm just standing there chilling. My knee said, this is a good spot to just fall down. Just walking through the house, and my ankle just said, hairline fracture for no reason. Just...
Hey, welcome back, everybody. You are still tuned into The Lowdown. Now, my next guest, you just saw him on Funny Not Famous. He is so hilarious. Y'all help me welcome Mr. Barak Amen.
My man.
There he is. Look at that.
There you go.
What up, sir? Come on over here. Join me. What's going on, Barak?
It's good. How you doing?
Please, man, please. Oh, man, thank you. First off, thank you for being here, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
Gotcha, man. Let me ask you a question, though. They couldn't give you a blacker name?
I think that's it.
That's it, man. Hey, bro, that's
good enough to name a president behind.
That, bro. Oh, man. Now, that's a unique name. I mean, I know this must come up all the time for you.
All the time.
Okay, gotcha. But yours is straight out the Bible, though.
It's biblical. Yeah, it's in the book of Judges, chapters 4 and 5 for all the Bible thumpers.
Okay, there you go, man. All right. Now, you got a very interesting story. We're going to talk comedy. We're going to talk about your mentorship program that you got going on. But let's talk about what led you to do comedy.
It's a pretty funny story. I was on a cruise ship with my wife, who was my girlfriend at the time.
Okay.
They had a
You didn't propose on the boat, did you?
No, not on the boat.
Okay, got you, man, got you. Because you have a couple drinks on the cruise ship. It's beautiful.
Too cliche.
Yeah. Okay, all right.
But they had a talent show, and they said if you get 5 minutes of clean comedy, you'll win a bottle of champagne.
Okay.
So I was a little nervous, a little reluctant at first because I'd never done comedy, been in front of people like that. So she was like, "Baby, you're pretty funny. You should give it a shot. I think you do well." I was like, I don't know. I don't want to get up in front of these people and embarrass myself.
Exactly.
She was like, well, you'll never see them again. So I thought about it. I was like, you're absolutely right.
She was.
I drank that little drink they gave me, and I got up on stage. I actually gave 5 minutes of clean comedy, and I won.
You won the contest.
I won the champagne bottle. I signed it, dated it that day.
Okay.
I still have it to this day.
You still got the bottle.
Yeah.
Okay, man.
I still have it, yeah.
Now, what's the date on that bottle, man?
Is 2019. I don't remember. I think it was February or March 2009. I'm sorry, 2009.
2009. That's different.
2009.
Yeah,
that's 2009.
Really? So you've been doing comedy for that long,
Since
man?
2009. Yeah, I love the love that I got. I love the laughter. I came back to the States, so I started doing open mics. And I saw that I was doing really well, bringing people. I mean, I didn't do well on stage. I sucked on stage. I ain't gonna lie. I did. I bombed a couple times.
That's the beginning, bro.
Yeah, I did. I bombed
We
a couple
ain't
times.
genius when we first started.
Right.
Yeah.
But I had a lot of love. A lot of people came out, showed me some support, and I started realizing I'm bringing 15, 20 people to a small open mic room.
Which is a lot of people.
It is.
At first,
For
when
open mic,
you first began, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, it's something to this. So I wanted to do my own event because with my real name being Barak and Obama just being inaugurated into office, I'm at work and a lot of the senior engineers are like, do I have to call you Barak?
What?
Yeah, they said it. One of the senior engineers, he was like, when I heard your name was Barak, I kind of threw up in my mouth a little bit.
Bro, he said it to your face.
He said it to my face. And if I say anything, I'm the aggressor. I'm the angry black man.
Oh, absolutely.
So it began to be a hostile environment. I thought about it. I was like, well, let me see what can I do for myself. We put our first show together with 3 weeks of promo. We had 109 people come out paying $10 at the door, and I haven't stopped since.
Bro, so that was your first show.
My very first show.
Your first comedy show, you got paid.
Yeah, got paid. Yeah.
Bro, let me tell you right now, there's people who've been doing comedy comedy for 10 years, still ain't got paid, bro. But your first show.
Yeah, and I tell a lot of the newcomers, they always ask for advice and stuff, and I tell them it's two different ways to go about it. You can either be known, or you can go after it for the money. You can get paid. A lot of the guys they don't understand that. If you want to be paid, it's a process.
It is.
It's a process. You have to first brand. You have to be branding. You have to be enterprising. You have to go out. You have to produce the show, promote the show, book the show, go for the talent. You got to make sure everybody's happy. It takes a lot.
It does. Book the venue.
Exactly.
Do they have food? Do they have drinks?
Those things that we look at when we come as a patron.
That's
of
right.
an event. But when you are the comic as well, it takes a lot away from your comedy efforts.
Absolutely.
But when you want to be known, you just worry about being funny.
That's right.
You worry about being funny. They don't really oftentimes worry about being branding or what can they do to get their social.
Because you just show up at a club, you perform, and then it's time to go.
Yeah, and there was no social media when we started. Just getting on stage in front of a small crowd, being funny. I hope.
And there's people out there just heard you say that just fainted. Yeah. There was no social media. How did he live?
Back in the 1900s.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So comedy worked out for you, man.
It did.
And you've been producing your own shows and being very successful at it for a long time now.
Definitely. I listen to the crowd. A lot of people would give me different things to do. I would listen to their pain points. They would tell me what they wanted from the show, what they thought about the venue. So we started taking people to different venues, restaurants. Then we progressed to boats and cruise ships. Then we started doing destination events. And then they started talking to me and telling me, well, hey, Barak, I like your story. Can you talk to my nephew? Can you tell my nephew?
They wanted you to actually talk to kids in their life that they knew was going through some stuff.
Definitely.
If you could try to mentor them.
And that's what kind of led to the mentorship program.
And that's what I want to talk to you about, man. We're going to get into it the next segment, but you actually started something, Father Figures, if you will.
Father Figures Mentorship.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
for kids out there growing up in our community that didn't have a father or somebody in their life that they can look up to and kind of learn life lessons from. Yeah. That's beautiful. First off, we're going to clap for that, sir, because you ain't have to do that.
I appreciate that.
Now, you have kids your own?
I do. I have a 17-year-old daughter. I have a 10-year-old daughter and a 4-year-old son.
Woo!
It's a gap in between there. I know.
You had made it over the fence, bro.
I did. But listen, hey, I got my tubes tied. Nah, I can shoot the club up and nobody lives.
That's funny, bro. Now we get back. I definitely want to talk about your mentorship program and how it's been affecting your young kids' lives in your area, man. Because I think what you do is so worthy, and I want definitely people to know about it and support you. So y'all don't go anywhere. We'll be right back, right here on the Lowdown with Barak Amen. There you go, man. Hey, welcome back, everybody. You're still tuned into the Lowdown. We're still having a great conversation with comedian Barak Amen in the house. Now, Barak, of course, you know the man over there, Mr. Tight, Mike Randolph. He definitely want to ask you a question, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, brother. Nice to see you, first of all.
Good to see you, too.
Man.
I like how you sitting over there with your IKEA furniture. Is it paid off? Y'all still making payments on it?
Hey, bro!
It look like you can't even sit in that. That's nice, though.
Hey, man, this going to be his last trip here.
Hey, man, good to see you. I take that one.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, we've worked together over the years, of course, the last 15, 17 years.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you calling me. Oftentimes in our business, a celebrity can't make it for whatever reason.
Right.
And that's how me and you became closer.
Yes, sir.
The gentleman from the movie Friday, rest in peace to A.J. Johnson, canceled, and you called me.
Yeah.
So the fact that you called me, I say, thank you again, brother. It helped change my career. How often do you have a situation where you have to change on the fly because you book and promote comedy shows?
Great question.
Oh man, that's a great question. Honestly, when you're a promoter of a comedy show, you got to roll with the punches. It's so many different things that could happen. They say if it can't happen, it will happen.
Right.
So I mean, honestly, it's been out of a yearly doing this since '09. I mean, man, it's been maybe every quarter is something that happens that you don't expect. Yeah. Either the venue closes its doors, or somebody's not there to open the door, or either the food portion ain't right. It's so much, But yeah, and I want to say I appreciate you for coming through for us too, man, because you tore it down and the people loved you.
Thank you, brother. There you go. Shout out to A.J. Johnson.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he still owe me some money, but I'll never get it back.
No, you ain't gonna get it where he at. No, you ain't.
I don't want to go look for it.
You have to wait on that one.
Oh man, but it's funny that you said food portioning off because that's be the one thing I get emotional about as a patron.
Right.
You messing my food up,
Definitely.
flipping tables.
Yeah.
At that point, man. But people, as we were ending the last segment, you were saying that people would watch your set because you do clean comedy, and they would love your story, and they'd ask you to actually talk to kids. Now, tell us your story real quick about why they say that.
It's very long, but I'll kind of give it a quick synopsis. My mom was addicted to drugs. Growing up in Fort Lauderdale, USA, she was the young, pretty woman who was addicted to drugs.
Gotcha.
And you know how it is in the black community. Everybody sees her, and she gets taken advantage of in so many different aspects.
Absolutely, bro. I get you.
So her drugs kind of consumed her, and it kind of took over her life, and she realized she couldn't take care of me the way she wanted to. So she gave me away at the age of 5. Not knowing that I could read, she wrote on the back of a picture that we took at one of the theme parks, and she told me to take it outside. So I'm coming downstairs as I'm going outside, and I'm reading the back of it, realizing, hey, my Christmas gifts that were under the tree are gone, not knowing that her and her boyfriend smoked up all the toys.
Wow.
But she basically on the back of this picture wrote that, you know, she couldn't take care of me the way she wanted to, and that she had to give, you know, the duties to somebody else. Luckily, you know, I was cared for, you know, by some family members who took care of me and raised me and taught me a lot of great things in life. And I had to go through life kind of not really having a father figure, but extracting different parts of men from different men in the community.
Gotcha.
Which is how I was able to grow into the man that I am today.
Hey, let's clap for that. Let's clap for that. And that's what led you to start the mentorship program that you do right now, because that makes a lot of sense. You didn't have that.
Right.
It was missing in your life. So you're like, you know what? I don't want anybody else to go through this.
Right.
So if I can reach out, I can help people in my community. So you started Father Figures.
Definitely. I wanted to be that mentor that I needed when I was younger, when I was coming up. I wanted to be the man that I needed to see. And now at my age, I'm a walking anomaly. I've overcome every adversity that could pretty much be thrown at someone.
Man.
I'm proud to marry my baby mama. You know, I'm proud to be with her almost 20 years now.
Oh, talk about it. All right, man. Yeah, man. Yes.
That don't happen in our community. It don't happen.
And that's sad that we have to say it that way.
But it is. And, you know, I believe that setting that example is what shows the youth what they can look forward to.
Gotcha.
Coming from where I come from, they don't think that, you know, that you can be anything other than a ball player, a rapper, or a drug dealer.
There's other ways out. Absolutely. Now, you talking about all the wonderful things that you do with the kids, man. You teach them not only you know, things that they're going to need as far as life skills, but you also emphasize and give them things that they might need, the resources they might be lacking.
Definitely.
Like you guys do like book bag drives and stuff like that with the kids.
We do. Well, our mission is to inspire and redirect at-risk individuals through masculine male mentorship.
Masculine male mentorship.
The reason why I say masculine male mentorship is not talk about chauvinism or having your chest poked out and just being, you know, a pig. It's about, you know, the best thing a man can do the best thing a man can do is exactly what he says he will. So when we say that we're going to be there for our community, we show the kids basic life skills, how to take care of themselves, how to resolve conflict without fighting or anger or gun violence.
Using your words. You told me that you guys teach them things like cooking. Because you should never have to rely on anyone as a grown-ass man.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah.
And also speaking to that, like when a single mother is raising her kids, she's got to go out and work 12, 13 hours and pay for $150 shoes, $300 game consoles, but he don't know what day the trash goes out.
There you go.
So if there's a hiss in the bathroom, that he lets him know that the toilet is leaking.
Talk about that.
That's water that his mom's ultimately gonna have to pay for. So we want him to learn how to fix that, how to fix a light fixture in the home.
I love it.
Basic things that you know that kind of saves money and teaches him how to grow into a resourcul man.
You really teach them how to be men.
Basically, like
young men, respectable men, and go out and be great citizens in this country, man. Thank you for everything you do, Barak. That's worth clapping, man. That's amazing. Now, people watching right now are definitely loving the fact you do this, but they want more information, man. So where can they go? Like, will you share your social media with us as well as how they can get in touch with you about Father Figures?
I would say follow me on Facebook, Barak Amen. There's no C in my name. It's spelled the way it is in the Bible.
There you go.
B-A-R-A-K, last name A-M-E-N. Also follow me on Instagram, B_Amen. And for everybody who graduated from Phoenix or one of those smaller schools online, underscore is that little line at the bottom. A lot of people don't know what the underscore is. But my Instagram is B_Amen, and that's it.
And how can they get more information about Father Figures, man? Right through your actual
through my socials. Reach out to me. There's a link in my bio. All the info that you need is right in my bio.
Thank you again for what you're doing, man. There's a lot of young men whose lives were affected in a positive way because of you and your organization, man. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here today, man. On behalf of myself, Mr. James John, my wonderful guest, Barak Amen, and as always, Tight Mike Randolph. Thank y'all for tuning in. We'll see you next week. There you go. Thank y'all. Yes. Yes. Oh, y'all. What? Oh. Me?
Yes. All for you. All for you.
Oh, thank y'all so much. Mike, they love us.
They are prepaid.
All right, nice.
There you go.
I will pay you back.
Sure.
Never. But
All
thank
right.
you.